Oh, hey you guys. Okay, so I am walking right now. Just got done doing some work. Right, man, my thingy's wobbly. That sucks. I'll fix that later. But TBH, I've been doing a lot of thinking about a lot of things in my life, and like it's really hard to do that sometimes, and I'm not really making sense right now because for one thing, I didn't want to film right now. I had no plans to vlog. Something just told me pull out your camera and start talking, so that's what I'm doing. And I didn't think I was going to talk about life, but there's a person coming up, so I might stop the clip for a second. Regardless, it's really hard to like think about what you want to do with your life sometimes, and it's been very hard for me lately. Some of you know me personally, and some of you have followed me extensively on social media, so hold on. Whoops. Okay, so some of you may know me enough to know that 2019 wasn't really my best year. As far as business, branding was great. I like pretty much all of my businesses have a good internet. I don't want to say SEO because some of my businesses still aren't there showing up on Google that much, but pretty much all my businesses have a good internet audience, I want to say. Maybe not audience is the right word. What's the right word? I don't know. But anyway, my numbers are up. Each business has like a few hundred likes, a few hundred followers. So, like the presence, social media presence. There we go. And of course, Burdock Real Estate, that one is the biggest one. It has like a few thousand on pretty much each platform. Each platform has 1,000 or more people. So whether it's likes, follows, whatever. But with my actual life, though, like sometimes even figuring out the part that's like outside of business, like I feel like this is a cop out because for one thing, I work as a coping mechanism. I typically, when I'm stressed out or when I have a lot going on, when I don't want to deal with what's going on in my actual life, I work. That's what I do to not feel like I'm wasting my time being sad. I really feel like anger and sadness are a waste. In a lot of cases, of course, like you have to feel those emotions, but I just feel like dwelling in those emotions are a waste. And that's coming from somebody who's gone through depression. I would hate waking up and not feeling motivated to work or do anything. I would hate waking up feeling sad, and it's really like a waste of my time and a waste of my energy to feel so negative. So when I started really figuring things out in my life, it became much harder to even work because, for one thing, I know I can't handle that much of like whether it be clientele or it be assignments or whatnot. I know I can't handle doing all that right now with my current life situation, and it sucks because then my life situation is limiting my work. So it's like I can't even work to, like, I can't use that as a coping mechanism right now because I'm not able to. And it's like, and then not really having anyone to talk to about my specific things, because it's like I can talk to some people about some things, but I can't go into detail about really anything with anybody outside of like my husband or whatnot. And then he's not in town right now, and it's like really hard to just like keep it together, because it's like I just want to give up so much, a lot, and you're not supposed to want to give up Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, sometimes some people do feel like they want to give up, and like that's okay. Sometimes giving up is what it takes for some people. I'm just not the type of person to give up on anything, and that's just the way I am as a person. I feel like sometimes you gotta be dragged through the mud to, like, what's it called? I don't know. But sometimes you have to get dragged through the mud to see the full perspective, because, like, maybe you're being dragged through the mud today, but the next day you could take a nice bath, and then you won't have to be dragged through the mud anymore. You can see all the benefits of going through that experience. Where, can I cross the street? Nobody's coming. Okay, it's gonna turn green anyway. All right. Whoops. Okay, they're turning. Cool. All right. I'm crossing the street. I probably shouldn't be filming, but I don't really care because. But it's just. I know I'm not really making sense. I know it's gonna be like some people who kind of feel where I'm coming from, where it's like life just gets hard and you don't even know what to do or say anymore. And like my life isn't. I'm not wanting for anything. Well, I'm not needing for anything. All of my needs have been met, and that wasn't a fact. Some time ago, it was. Shoe got mud on it. See, being dragged through the murk. Wow, dragged through the mud right now. Okay, can't even get my joke straight, bruh. But what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. But regardless, YouTube and social media. I mean, not even social media. Primarily YouTube. I feel like YouTube is a safer space than other social medias because it's like. It's more the thing is, like, YouTube is literally the least intimate you can be with the creator, and it's weird because it's also the most authentic place to be, because it's like you go on Instagram and people are always like, these Instagram models are fake, and like people are faking their lives, people pretend to be rich and all that type of stuff on Instagram. You go on Twitter, there's always so much beef and there's so much problems and stuff. You go on Facebook, and like Facebook is where like real life people can connect with you, and that's cool and all, but I don't even like people in my business like that. So like that one is way more intimate, but it's bothersome for me. Whereas YouTube, like, it's intimate, but it's also like there's a certain boundary, I guess, and it's appropriate. Like, everything just feels right on YouTube, whereas on other social media pages or platforms, it just makes life more difficult. And I feel like when you're spread across so many platforms and people see so many different sides of you, it stresses you out. And I think a lot of creators are going through that. Like, the whole burnout thing that was happening a lot in like 2018. That was mostly for people who are like doing like daily vlogging or very, very good quality videos on YouTube specifically. And they had to take a YouTube break, and they would either go on other social medias for a little while or whatever, or take a complete social media break. But now, I really don't even see myself being on social media like that, period. I participated in Disappear December, and it's not really a thing yet. Gary Vee just kind of like dropped it in one of his interviews, and a few business people, a few creators are participating in it. # Disappear December, and it's basically just us taking a break I took a break from Instagram specifically. I don't really go on Facebook like that anymore anyway. I just did like the what's it called, the Christmas pictures and all that stuff. And I have my videos on my YouTube channel on here. I had those upload automatically. I had them scheduled, so I was not actively vlogging. those were just old videos that I happened to put up, for vlogmas, basically. I guess you could call it that. But yeah, I just wanted to have some content going out consistently, and I am working on that for YouTube specifically. But I honestly I kind of want to remove myself from the internet and do what I like intentionally. When I created my YouTube channel, I was following different young celebrities, so like people in pop groups. If you guys remember, like Mindless Behavior, or even Justin Bieber, people who were found on YouTube. I wanted to do that. Like, I wanted to be a celebrity. I never intended to be an influencer, and I don't necessarily have a problem with it. It's just I don't really want to be known for making videos on the internet. Like, I don't mind, Woo, there are dogs over there. I am walking away from the dogs. So I'm gonna go over here, and they're big dogs. If you guys can see them. Oh my god. Okay. So, I know like some things are gonna blow up. My content might go viral any day. I am in a way looking forward to it. What was I going to say? I was going to go back to bird dog real estate. Yeah, so I was able to make a business out of bird dog real estate and the bird dog experts, where I teach people how to get into real estate without having a license and without having to wholesale contracts. And that's cool and all. It's just that's not what I got on this platform to do. Honestly, that just kind of happened, and I needed some money at the time, and then I became known, which wasn't my intention at all. Like, honestly, sometimes I wish I just didn't take advice from people. Because, like, the whole Bird Dog Real Estate Facebook group thing was a suggestion. Not even a suggestion. Like, somebody kind of told me to do it. They didn't press me to do it. It was just, I don't know. Whatever. I don't care. I'm glad I got the experience, though. I'm not going to delete the group or anything. I really need that to be more automated so I don't have to be as involved. But as far as who I am, I don't want to be known as an internet personality. I really want to get my career off, like my actual career off to a better, leap it better. Because like I've already started my career. My career started when I was like probably 12 years old. And it's just been so much work, and I'm tired, honestly. I'm really tired of going through a lot of things. Honestly, I want to retire. I'm at the point where I really want to retire. And I know some people will be like, what? You're just 22 years old. You can't retire. First of all, yes, I can. Second of all, you don't know my life. You don't know what I've been through. One thing that I do disagree with Gary Vee for what he used to say often was like, the whole 19-year-old life coach. Some 19-year-olds have been through some shit. Like, I'm 22, and I know some people who've been through some shit. Okay, I know Gary's been through a lot of shit, being an immigrant and everything. Not saying that he has no reason to feel the way he does. Maybe there are some 19-year-old life coaches who really shouldn't be saying that. I'm pretty sure they do exist, but I don't think anyone would want to be a life coach if they haven't been through something traumatic in their lives. I feel like I could be a life coach, honestly, because I've been through several phases of life that a lot of people who are much older than me have never even experienced. So, and that's my whole point. I've gone through so much stuff, and I didn't even get to capture it on my channel like the way that I would have liked to, or even as much as I could have. Like, I don't know. But regardless, I'm taking my music career more seriously. I'm getting ready to produce more things. I was recently crowned in the Miss Memphis pageant again. So my family's been part of that organization for like 6 years now. And it's like, okay, with all this stuff, I really just want to get to a point where I am monetized and not necessarily on autopilot, but like to where I'm not having to do so much, because like doing and doing and doing without results is very discouraging. And it's not that I'm getting discouraged, it's just I'm tired of not seeing a profit or return from what I'm doing. My thingy's crooked and I didn't know it would be, and I'm like, I still don't know why I'm recording this. I really don't, but I am. No turning back now. It's getting uploaded probably today. Probably going to title it like just being honest or something. Okay. But it's just been really tiring, just like dealing with like a bunch of stuff all the time and not being able to get past some things. So as far as 2020 goes though, I really just want to have... Huh? I did. Yeah. Yeah, they went like all the way on bird, I think. Mm-hmm. Man, when your dog runs off. But as far as 2020 goes, I'm definitely not doing 2020 the way that I did 2019. I deleted my other Facebook page. If you guys, I got Facebook famous. I could have maxed out at my 5,000 friends, but I decided not to because like the attention I was getting was annoying. And I didn't like it. That was not for me. I like Instagram, but Instagram's changing now and nothing's the same anymore. And so I'm going to focus on like my website, my own businesses, where I have a true platform rather than social media. But YouTube is still going to be YouTube. I don't, YouTube is doing their thing with like deleting comments and turning off comments rather, and doing things that creators would hate. So I don't even know how long I'm going to be on YouTube. I do plan to be on as long as possible. People have been on here for 10 years, 15, 12 years now. And I hope to, be able to, well, for one thing, I would like to get monetized this year. That's one of my biggest goals. But as far as everything else, I don't know. I'm just in a place, I'm getting out of a dark place, honestly. And I'm glad that a lot of you have been there to help me through some things. But I knew I couldn't be as intimate with you guys as I would have liked to have been because it's just too much stuff and too personal for me to get into things like that. But toys, yeah. MJ had a great Christmas. I'm back. MJ had a great Christmas, and like after seeing my son interacting with my cousins and my other family members, after seeing and experiencing my family again after so long, I'm like, yeah, this social media thing probably either has to go or I just got to change up how I'm doing it because I no longer want to be consumed with the internet and what I'm doing on there. I just want to live my life. So I might retire from social media. I don't know. Maybe it depends. It depends on if I get like my big break type thing because like I said, I started YouTube so I can get discovered by like talent agents and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know. I guess maybe I'm not that good at anything I do. Maybe people don't see the talent the way that I see my talent. So maybe nothing will ever happen. But at least I have my businesses that I can fall back on. And I'll probably just have to do things regularly, like how people have to like travel to Los Angeles to go audition for things. And I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. I mean, it's not. Like, I'm kind of, like, having a breakdown. Not really, because my breakdowns look terrible. Here, you want to get up? Okay. Yeah. I've had mental breakdowns before, and this is not what it looks like, but I am mentally breaking down my thoughts, kind of. I don't know. This is... I still don't know why I'm filming this. I don't know. And I'm going to post it too. Because something's telling me to do it. I have no idea. But, yeah. Yeah, but I'm probably just going to title this Just Being Honest. I don't know how else to be. Okay. I'm going to open this orange for you 1 second, okay? Give me 1 second. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go. I was talking for 20 minutes. I don't know if any of that made sense. It's getting uploaded, so.